Hello and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV with me, Meoni. We're covering more stuff from patch 7.21 today, and of course we're looking at the minion. So there is one new minion in this patch, and it's the Micro Rover. You can get this from spinning your wheel inside your cosmic exploration and having a chance to get this. Of course, you can also buy this from a market board as well from other players. But of course, depending on when you look at the market board, it might have gone up or down in price from a few mil currently. So the Micro Rover then, it says won't be moving mountains, but can handle pebbles with a plum. So let's summon this particular minion and have a look at its text very briefly then. So where is this going to be? This is my 527th minion. So summon your Micro Rover Minion, won't be moving mountains, but can handle pebbles with a plum. This miniaturized model of a utility vehicle used in the Cosmic Exploration Initiative was produced for the amusement of young children. While it faithfully incorporates all the functions of the original machine and can perform various tasks, it lacks the power to move anything beyond pebbles, which is quite adorable. It reminds me of like the little Tonka trucks and things that I had when I was a kid. Want to ride on the Moon Rover? Quote there of driving away. So let's get this on our bars and have a look what this looks like. Of course, it should look, and it does, everything like the actual full-size version. You see these in various different event missions. It's pretty big, actually, the little mini rover, and it's got a little cute face. Of course, you know, the obvious resemblance to Wall-E is you know, sure to make a lot of people pretty happy. It does look very much like that, a little robot that could. I like his little scoop on the front and then his little robotic thing on the top. If you were here earlier in the day today and you were doing your missions, you might have had the misfortune to have the experience to do the charging the battery of the rover mission, where you had to pick up a battery off of a rover, then move it over to a charging machine, charge it with a long cast time, and then move it over to the rover. And you had to do that repeatedly for 40 minutes, which some people did not enjoy. I didn't mind it too much, but yeah, that will be forever an experience scarred into my life whenever I see this model now. It is adorable though, with a little big, you know, Tonka-sized wheels and that sort of rover body on the top there with a smiley face, or at least it looks like a smiley face with the headlights there and the little grabby grab on the top. So what are the interactions with this then? Are we going to need a pet? Oh, he did a little spin. All right, so we've got Hando. Oh, so he's not obedient. Okay, so we need to put a pet collection title on. So let's do that straight away. Let's put the Mammotheer pet collection title on, and then we can make our little rover, that's adorable, feed from our hand, or at least come towards our hand. And is it a pet? No, it's a poke. So poking the rover makes it bounce onto its little wheels left and right, and then do a little bit of a dance, basically. That's essentially what that's doing. That is absolutely adorable, and then he spins his hook around happy. Yeah! How can you'd have to be a heartless person to not find that adorable. I don't know. I think that's brilliant. What a great addition to the collection, and what a horror story to tell your friends in the future when they're like, what was cosmic exploration like? And you were like, battery charging rovers, man. Oh, I could still see it in my sleep. But yeah, hopefully the rest of the missions aren't like that, but we'll see. Generally they're okay, but that one has definitely stuck out in my mind as being a little bit irritating. So yeah, not very rewarding either. The Red Alert missions, however, on the complete flip side, have been one of the most addictive and rewarding things we've seen. Absolutely, you know, blowing the screen off with all of the different blue currencies that we can get, like 3,000 to 4,000 just from one Red Alert, which is pretty amazing. Definitely a top tip if you want to grind out your blue currencies for spinning your wheel and having a chance of this. That's your best outcome. But passively, obviously, just doing any gathering and leveling that stuff up if you've got stuff to level, or leveling up your cosmic tools, obviously, and doing any of your cosmic missions. It'll all work towards the same goal and give you blue currency. But yeah, what a great addition. Anyway, much love. More videos on the way from patch 7.21. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. All right. Time to go and terrify people with my mini rover. Come along. We've got people to traumatize in Limsa.